This is the front zip pleasure shirt, and some people have had a little bit of problems with the collar on this one, so we're going to do this collar too. Very similar to the horsemanship shirt collar, other than it goes in the front, and the collar is collar stand and collar, as opposed to a collar stand in two pieces of collar. Again, starting on the inside of your garment. And I know this messes with you big time. It did me for the first 4 or 5 shirts that I did. And then all of a sudden it was like, wow, I like that. So again, you don't have to worry about center front. You only have to worry about your seam allowance between the zipper and the raw edge. Again, the zipper and the raw edge. Stitch that on. Turn it right side up. Yes, this is still the inside. And yes, this is still the inside of the shirt, but it is the fashion fabric. As with the horsemanship shirt, the instructions probably say to attach the collar to the loose collar stand and then do the next step. Again, I prefer putting the collar to the body. So I make sure I'm off the corners, my seam allowance. And with this gold and black, sometimes it's hard to see, but there's still the correct seam allowance there. I have turned my collar up. So you can see there's the shirt, the collar stand, standing up, and I have attached my collar. You go ahead and stitch that down. The next step is tricky but not hard, and once you get used to it, it's not such a big deal. So here we have the collar stand facing, which is what they call it now. It was the first piece we put on. You have sandwiched your collar in between. I have already stitched, but you will pin this together. And when you get ready to stitch it, you're going to pull your collar back out of the way. See how it kind of scrunches up right there? Don't worry about that. Just get it out of your way. And you're going to stitch that seam allowance right straight up here. Turn at the corner, go across, catching everything. Turn, come down, get your collar out of your way again. And stitch it. From this point, just like with the other one, if you want a nice collar, trim your edge, turn, hold, and turn. Same over here. Turn it in, and then you get a good turn. Now you're working on the outside. Same thing, you're working on the outside. Doesn't hurt to hit it with a little bit of steam. Fold that down. Cover up your previous stitching. You can see it's going pretty good just with my finger pressing it. And because you've got your seam allowance there, this will turn right up and in and behave itself. This one's not stitched, but see how I've got it pinned. This is matching up here. Got a nice finish here. Then I will top stitch this all the way around, just like we did with the other shirt. Then when you're done, I forgot, this is a front zip, so we're going to go this way. And then you finish putting it together, your side fronts to the front, side backs to the back, sleeve on, stitch it down, tack your collar where you want it, and this shirt's good to go.